Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and I'm still scrapping Christmas. This is kind of an everyday event that happened at Christmas time. Katie was going to be leaving us to go visit her mom in Kentucky, and so she and James went to Firehouse Subs, and she's wearing the little fireman's cap, the fire chief cap, and they just had a meal together. It's just down the road from the house, and it was kind of an everyday event, like I said, but James got a couple really nice photos, so I thought I'd scrap them. I've started out with and this is, I'm using, of course, a sketch I can't show you because it's one of the premium subscription sketches at Scrap-A-Sketch. And as I often do when there's a round element in a sketch, I'm using a doily. And because it has to do with the meal, I think that's, kind of halfway appropriate. I'm starting with a piece of paper that I love. I've used both sides of this. I've had a couple sheets of this. This is from Happy Holidays by Pink Fresh Studios. And I'm just gonna place this guy here. And I've got foam on the back of the photo. And I'm just gonna keep it fairly simple today. Famous last words, I know. Let's see, why is that not sticking? Well, this is very weird. I do this all the time, but it wasn't wanting to stick today. So I'm just gonna kind of put this smack dab in the middle, and I'm gonna build a couple corner clusters and hopefully have some interesting elements there. I have taken some frames. I'm working with the Happy Holidays frames and the Flower Market frames. I really love that round one, but I didn't use it this time. So I've kind of glued these frames together. I've got one Flower Market and one Happy Holidays. I'm gonna do this. I've glued them together and kind of put some, let me get that off there. I've put some foam behind them, and then I'll build my clusters on top of these frames. Let me get this, oops. I can't let them come apart, right? And I gotta get I've used my thin foam strips that I couldn't live without. And I've used two frames that are kind of Polaroid type frames, and I've just let the Polaroid part show. I was maybe going to trim it down so that it didn't look like, so that if I'd only had one available. So I've used one of the Polaroid, the Polaroid one. This is from the Happy Holidays, and this one is from the Flower Market. But the colors all kind of work together. Pink Fresh is sort of cool that way. And I'm gonna do this. Okay, so I've got my corner foundations. Let me put my title on so that I can, they were kind of having a little bit of a celebration, so I'm going to use Celebrate Celebrate as my title. Let's see if that's the best one to use. Dramatic. Let's go with Celebrate. And these are some of those kind of flexible thickers. They're on foam and it's in a scripty font, so you can kind of curve it around as you like. And I'm going to see whether I want to use it straight or curved. I've got the opportunity to curve it along here, but then I want something balancing down the other end. And it's kind of wanting to take the backing up with it, and I don't want that. Okay, so I could kind of go this way or this way. And I'll tell you why I'm considering going that way is that there is a piece right here that would be nice there. And I guess I could still use it there. Even if I didn't, well, I'll cut that off if I feel like I need to. So I could still do it this way. Okay, I like that. And, well, let me cut this off just so that I know that I've done that bit of housekeeping. Okay, and I've got some dots and stars and hearts in here that I may call on to decorate once I've got the clusters built. I'm building my clusters from bits from Pink Fresh Holiday Dreams, which is this year's collection, and then Boho Christmas by Simple Stories. And I have ready to use this sticker sheet from Christmas Flora. And what I'm eyeing is maybe this Noel bit and these two pink, this being a rose and that being a poinsettia. But I have also, this is a set at Bramble Fox called poinsettias, I think, or Christmas poinsettias. And I have pulled out the dark red that matches the red matting there, and some of the other pieces I've pulled. So I'm gonna see how, I'm gonna dry fit a few things and see how they look. I think I had an idea to do that right there, and then this tree, in that case, I'd probably want this here, and maybe the small, or let's see if I can do this with the wreath up above that. Let's get this on there with enough foam underneath it that I can tuck something else. There. Then I'll worry about how else. Okay, there. And then my little wreath, I'm gonna do skinny. And what's good about the skinny foam is you can curl it or curve it. There. And then the tree, I wanted to appear to be behind all that. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut a little bit off so it tucks back under there more. Okay, and that's added kind of an unexpected black element to the page, but I kind of like that. I might see where that goes. I want to use this and maybe one of these. I'm not seeing how that would go. Maybe, well, let's build the other one. The other one I had in mind would have a smaller greenery profile and just this dot that says joy, and then here's where I may want to use that. Okay, again, let me get this up on foam and see how these things fit once I do that. Put it right down here, and it's raised up from the background, but it's still kind of flush with the frame. And if I do this and let it go around, I have this bit of greenery that could kind of go right there. Or I have this. I kind of had my heart set on this piece, but this has caught my attention that I could use that right there. So I'm liking this as it is, and I could do something like this. And this could have, I could do that. This is kind of, let's put this down. I'm not liking it, so maybe while I'm doing the utility part of this, I will think of something. And this, I'm gonna kind of curl the leaves so they come up, and I think I'll just use a little bit of glue to get it actually. I'll do it that way, and then maybe my poinsettia or even this greenery can go there. I kind of like that. Okay, and then does that give me a spot just inside the frame for this little piece? Or maybe on the frame. Let's put it on the frame. And here I will put this on the frame. Or do I want it down here? Here, and then but if I have it up here on the frame, then I can do the two pieces of leaf there, and I can put this as though it's anchored by that. And I like that idea, so I'm going to get a bit of foam behind it. I'm running out of these little guys. I think I have some more stored somewhere else. I just reorganized things, and I'm still getting used to it. I'm still getting used to where everything is. In general, the few little changes I made made a big difference in the accessibility of all my stuff. So there, and then let's do this. I'm going to commit. and mount it on that frame. And if I raise it up like that, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the leaves down first. And then I will put some glue on the petals there. And I'm going to kind of press that down. I may have to work on that off camera. I still have this, which might be kind of cute down here. I thought that this dark red that's in the boho Christmas and in these two poinsettias and in this, which I believe is Pink Fresh, I thought those reds would look really good with this kind of pale aqua background, and I love it. And you can kind of see that I've used two doilies here. So I'm just going to add a little glue back there to make sure the top doily adheres. And I kind of offset them a bit to get the this kind of layered look. It doesn't show very much, but enough. Now I'm going to add a few green sequins in the bottom corner of this box, this frame, and then the top corner of this one. And I'm just putting a lot of dots in there. And I'll start loading it up. This sequin mix was custom made for the for Redefined Creative, and it was part of a class or a Secret Not Secret Kit Club kit or something back in the day, and it has these beautiful greens and some little red strawberries. So it's not a Christmas mix per se, but the greens certainly work for Christmas. And there's this dark green that matches those leaves and some of the other dark greens, this dark green frame here, for example. I'm just kind of loading this up so that it kind of looks a little like a shaker box, a shaker pocket. I'm going to put that one up on top of the frame so that it looks like it escaped the shaker box. Sometimes when I've done these, I've just poured the sequins in and let them stick where they felt like sticking. Okay, there we go. In this case, I'm placing them. And all of these supplies came from my secret, not secret, listen to me, from my Scrap Backwards. I have secret, not secret on my mind because of the sequins. It came from my Scrap Backwards kit. Most of these supplies came from Mind the Scrap kits, and I'm going to be taking the Christmas supplies out, and I'll be doing a kit reveal when I do that. And it's going to become my kit for How to Kill a Kit with Style, and I will be using my How to Kill a Kit with Style for other projects in addition to my backwards pages. So let me get some different greens in here. And I almost calculated the number of dots right on the nose there. And then I need one more to put up on the frame. Right there. Okay. I think we're done, and I thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit reveal, and my continuing Scrap Backwards Monday pages, and I will see you next time. After this one, I may have to take a break to recover from my shoulder replacement surgery. But I may be able to do them, just not film them, so we'll see how that goes. So I thank you for watching. Bye. And I also want to say that this sketch is awesome, and it's out on the, it's one of the January sketches that's out at scrapasketch.com, so you can subscribe and get this sketch and a bunch of other gorgeous ones this month and every month. So thank you for watching. Bye.